Hey guys, it's Lauren,
And Sean.
and today we're just gonna answer questions for couples.
You want to go first?
Sure. The first one is, what's your ideal way to spend a vacation?
Definitely on a beach, and probably for a couple of days. Maybe have a good, whether it's like a hotel or a condo, like a really nice hotel condo type of thing. Have fun, go out, uh, hang out, whatever, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say just don't have everything planned by a schedule. Just kind of go out and do whatever you decide to do that day and have fun. Don't be there for I wouldn't say 3 days. I'd say maybe a week would be good, just so you can get around and look at more things and try out different things you haven't done before, and maybe. Yeah.
What makes you dislike a person?
I would say that's kind of a hard question.
Mm-hmm.
If you really don't know them that well,
Mm-hmm.
and they're asking all this personal stuff and everything, and then they ask you for something, they just keep asking you, and then they turn right back around and backstab you. It's just why?
Mm-hmm. I'd say what makes me really dislike a person is if they do shit behind my back, and I find out about it, and then maybe not once, but maybe the first time I'll let it slide, whatever, here and there. But if you just keep doing it, you're really gonna piss me off. And I'm not that type of person that just deals with stuff like that will take something that if you're gonna do something behind my back, I'm not the type of person to just be whatever. After a while, it's gonna really make me mad, and then I really won't like you, I guess. So
yeah. Do you think you are a confident person? Why are we not? When I was younger, I used to not be. I mean, I'm still young, but I'm more confident than I used to be. I used to be so self-conscious about my body because I used to get bullied a lot for being skinny, and then I just really don't give a fuck what people say about me anymore, because yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. So what about you?
I definitely think I am pretty confident as a person. I've been through a lot, so I know. Growing up all the way through middle school, I was bullied for being short and being underweight for my age, and as I got older, as I got in high school, I realized that a lot of things just really don't matter. And I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of stuff that that you should care about, but there's some things that just when people try to pick on you, you just either stand up for yourself, just don't let them get to your feelings, because in the end you're just hurting your own feelings, letting them get to you like that. And that's not how it should be. It should always be, you should always be confident in yourself and not let people hurt your feelings over something so small, when that person is completely irrelevant to you, and maybe your situation. They don't know what you're going through, so always, I think you should always be confident about yourself, about who you are and everything, your size, your weight, your height, however, we're all shapes and sizes, so always be confident about who you are, for sure. What about yourself are you most proud of? I definitely say how far I've came in my lifetime. I know probably 2 years, maybe a year ago, I wasn't in the best state, and I know now I'm a little bit better off, and definitely I am proud of myself. I've came a long way, and I hopefully keep growing as a person, and uh, I'm definitely most proud of when I was getting bullied when I was younger for being smaller. Now I've been working out, getting in the gym, and I'm not saying I'm super strong or super buff, but I've put on muscle and makes me feel a little more comfortable with myself and not as weak or all that.
I would say like probably my grades, honestly. Like, I'm not like the smartest person ever, but I still work hard to get my like assignments turned in and everything, and I haven't been the best at it recently, but I'm just like getting back. I get all A's. I have been since I was like younger, and I only have like 2 B's now, but it really doesn't bother me. Like, I know I can get them up, and they're high B's, so it doesn't really matter. But I'd also say like just like even though I want to give up on like so many things and just stay at home and do nothing, I still like go out and do it and put my all into it, even though I might not be the best, but I still do the best I can at it. Next one is, what would the best version of you be like? I would say like have like my whole life completely put together, and I mean I mostly have like a lot of plans, honestly. Like, we have a lot of plans for the future, just going forward, but and like having a job and getting money and being like have a lot of savings, so when I get out of high school I can just go straight out, buy a house. I mean, I already have my car, which will last me for probably through college. Like, it's a nice car, and just like be on the upper side of things and have a ton of money, and yeah, have a lot of financial, don't have like debt and everything that I'll have to pay off when I get older, and so I can have a successful life and have everything that I want since I was little, and that's a lot of money, so yeah.
I'd say the best version of myself, by far, I would say, like, as I get older, I just want to become a stronger person, like, to myself, and to like, I want to be there for people when they need me, and being nice to others obviously makes yourself feel a little better about things, and financially when I get older, obviously everyone's gonna want to have money, but not like, I don't want to be rich or like stuff like that. I want to go above and beyond, but like, I don't want to have that like big dream where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be some superstar, whatever, like all that type of stuff. But I want to be financially like stable. I want to have good money, good job, and like, I know if I'm working and making good money, I know I'm doing something right for sure. What life experiences did you miss out on? I'd say probably like more of my childhood. I'd say, like, I feel like I probably could have experienced a lot more and had a lot more fun as a child than I could have, instead of sitting around at my house playing video games or something. It's always best to get out and go do something with somebody instead of missing out on those opportunities to hang out with them, because you never know when someone could pass, or you never think of it. You never think of it. One day that person could be there, the next day that person could be gone, and they'd be gone in a heartbeat, and you have no idea. And it sucks to miss out on those experiences with that person, and you never get that time back. So whenever someone asks you to hang out or do something, take that advantage. Hang out with that person. Do what you can. Go have fun. Live life.
The life experiences I would say I probably missed out on was like would be sort of piano. Like I could have gone a long way with it, but I just didn't really have like the love for it anymore. And I think I should have stayed in it, but I still don't really like love it. And like when I was younger, and like still sort of not as much as it used to be, my parents would like hold me back so much and just made me feel like I'm in jail and I can't do anything, go hang out with friends, drive around with them. But yeah, now it's better that my parents are understanding where I'm at now, and I'm almost 16. So when are you the most you? I would say I'm the most myself when I'm with him, because I just act like myself always. And at school, I feel people just judge you and you don't want to be yourself because you don't want to like get judged, but you shouldn't care about it. But it's just how humans are. Like they don't like being judged, so you are like you're mostly you when you're around like the people you love and everything, and your family and like the friends closest to you. But like if he's at my house, I'm like the most me, and if I'm at his house, then it's the same.
Yeah, by far I'd say I'm me, the most around her. I feel comfortable around her, and a couple of my friends I'm comfortable around being myself and just being goofy and weird, in my own way. But we all have that one person or that one thing where we're just comfortable to do whatever, and I definitely think that it plays, like having a certain person in your life is just a big part of being comfortable to do something around somebody and doing like whatever you want to do around them without feeling embarrassed or weird. You always want to have that one person for sure, I'd say. What musical instrument do you wish you could play? Um, Probably like guitar, or like I remember growing up as a kid, I always wanted to play guitar, but I never really took the time or spent the money to buy a guitar and play it. And I know I definitely feel like starting at a younger age, if I would have played the guitar, I could have probably been by now. I could have been a pretty good guitar player and done a couple things with it. But it's just something I didn't put forth the effort and do, which it's unfortunate. But there's things that I've done, other things in my life that just kind of come first, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I already know how to play the piano, which it took a long time, and I did it for like 10 years, or 10 or 11 years. And I just wish I could play it like really good, like my uncle, and just like do what he does. And he does really good at playing the piano, and like it kind of runs in my family. Like both my grandmas do it and everything, and yeah, I really do wish I played it like more, but I just couldn't do it anymore. I had too much stuff going on and everything. The last question we're gonna do is, what's the nicest compliment you ever received? I would say like that I'm beautiful from him and my family, just like being nice to me and telling me they love me and everything, and building me up when I'm down and feel ugly, and they tell me I'm not. But
I'd say the nicest comment I've ever received is by far from like my sports, playing my sports and doing good in them, and having my friends and family always right there behind me, and complimenting me, telling me good job. It's just always like a good build up to have someone behind you supporting you when you play sports, and never putting you down whenever, even when you mess up, telling you good job and everything like that. And it's just good. Like it's always good. It's always heartwarming to have someone right there to tell you good job and everything like that when it comes to doing anything, really, not just sports, but that's my experience of like from any sport that I've ever played. Just having someone compliment me, tell me good job, and like, oh hey, whatever, always is like, oh, it's it's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be our last question for today, but we might do another video with like different questions that are just more like getting more into detail. But thank you guys for watching. We hope you liked it.
If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section. We can answer them for you and make a video out of it. Let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.